Welcome to Minnesota Music Mom. I'm Karen Davis. Tonight I would like to try to help those people that don't have a pipe organ or an organ with pedals and are looking for music to play on maybe a digital piano with an organ setting. Sometimes it's kind of hard to find music that sounds good on a digital piano that has an organ setting. I found that some, organ pieces you need two manuals, otherwise you're running into, your hands are running into each other. And for others that where maybe one manual will work, it doesn't sound quite right if you don't have the pedals with it. So sometimes it's kind of hard to find a song with the organ setting on a digital piano. And one book that works for that is The Liturgical Organist. Now, I want to say I've mentioned, I think this book has been mentioned in about 3 different videos in the past. One video recently I misspoke and I was talking about the liturgical organist, but I said the liturgical year. So if you hear that video, this is the liturgical year. All right, and this actually was one of my lesson books when I was taking organ lessons. And so at some point I will play some songs out of here, but right now I would like to concentrate on the liturgical organist. And one of the times that it was mentioned was in the interview with Lorraine on the piano interview. And I will put a card on this video for that so you can jump right to it. This is volume 1, and there are other volumes. I don't have any of the others, but this one is Easy Compositions, Preludes, Interludes, Postludes for Pipe or Reed Organ with Hammond Registration, compiled and arranged by Carlo Rossini, and it's Alfred's Publishing. Now, there's one that's volume 6. It says longer selections. So that one sounds kind of interesting. I think I'd like to check that out. But here are some of the other volumes. This book is arranged in the different keys. So for instance, the table of contents, you have, if you're looking for arrangements in G major, look at pages 12 through 17. If you want D minor, look at pages 59 to 59, 55 to 59. So it's really arranged nicely so that you can find what you're looking for easily. Now what I'd like to do is play a few selections out of here to give you an idea of how this is arranged. As you can see, I also have this in a 3-ring binder. And I used this book so much, it started to fall apart. And the cover was coming off and everything, and so I went ahead and put it in a 3-ring binder, and that works really well. All right, now, at the beginning of each section, it has just a couple little snippets. And I'll play a couple of those for you as an example so you know what I'm talking about. And then the arrangement gets a little longer, and it's like it's divided into sections within each section. I'll explain what I'm talking about here, but I would like to play different settings too. I'm going to start with the church organ setting on this Kawai piano. This first page is C major, and here is the very first selection on that page. That's it. All right, that's the first, and that might be just what you need. All right, here's the next little snippet. Okay, and then that's it. Then the next one is a little longer. All right, now that isn't exactly how it was written because I lost my place, but you guys didn't know that, right? So that's what I want to tell you guys. Like I mean, if you make mistakes, those of you just starting out and you feel bad because you made mistakes, nobody knows that you made a mistake. You guys didn't know it wasn't written that way, so it doesn't matter. And in these arrangements, you can play as slow as you want, as fast as you want, omit notes, add notes. I have changed some of the endings on them. So to show you then, this is what I'm talking about at the beginning of each section. So like for instance, we're starting with C major here, the C major section, and within the C major section, it has the arrangements. Here's the two little snippets, then it gets longer, and then as you go, it gets longer yet. As you turn the page, you'll have, on this first page, number 4 is 2 lines, number 5 is 2 lines, then on the next page you have number 6 now is a little longer, it's half the page, number 7 is half the page, and then number 8 is the whole page. So that's why it goes from short to longer. The nice thing about this also is you can just flow right with it. So for instance, for communion, if I run out of the hymns, we've played the hymns and they're still doing communion, you know, what am I going to do? I need to fill in with something. One of the options that I can fill in with is out of this book, whether it's piano or whether it's organ. These selections, some of them sound nice on piano too. Okay, so I can start with 6, and when I'm done with 6, for half the page, I'm just going to flow right into 7, and I'm just going to keep playing. And oh, communion isn't done yet? Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and go to 8, and I'm going to play 8, and then, oh, communion isn't done yet? Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and flow right into 9, you know, and just keep playing, because they're all in the C major key. And no, they're not exactly the same arrangement, but as you flow from arrangement to arrangement, they sound just fine doing that. Or you can skip one here or there, you know, if you don't like one arrangement, or go back and, you know, play it again or play a section again. So that is really handy. All right, now this one I played for a postlude. So I'm talking about using these for filler. You don't just have to use them for filler. You can, as it said on the cover, use them for prelude or postlude, different arrangements. Okay, so this one I played for a postlude. I did hit some wrong notes in there, but this was right. That is the way it's written, okay? I just want to let you know that. All right, so anyway, I have to finish that. Okay, that one, I like that one. That's one of my favorite ones, and I use that one for a postlude. It wasn't long enough, so what I did is I stopped right before the end, and I went back to the beginning, and I played it again. And this one I did play on the pipe organ. I could have played pedal with it. You can play pedal with these if you want, or choose not to. Okay, so I want to now go to a choir setting, and there are a variety of choir settings on this digital piano, and I have a favorite, but I'm going to start with a different one. There's slow choir, there's breathy choir, but I want to start with just choir. All right, this is just called choir, the setting, and this arrangement is going to be 1 flat, and it's 2 lines. So now we are in the F major section. Where did this start? We just left the C sharp minor, and we're starting with the F major section. It's really nice that they've got them sectioned off like that. I don't really care for that choir so much. Here's a pop ooh choir. I'll just, I'm not going to play the whole thing, just a couple measures. And then they have a pop aw. But my favorite is choir 2 on this particular piano, and I'll play a different arrangement here. I like that one. All right, so let me just show you those selections so that you can get an idea. All right, now I would like to choose string pad. That is in the strings section, and we are going to, okay, we're still in the B flat here. All right, string pad. And this selection now, we're jumping from 2 lines to 3 lines in the F major. All right, that's what that one looked like, the very top, the top 3 lines. I just have 3 left here. Okay, so I'm trying not to make this video much too long. I don't want to make the video too long. Okay, 142. Some of you were probably saying, "Oh, this is kind of long already." All right, so organ setting, Chiffy tibia. Chiffy tibia. All right, and now we are in 2 flats and 3 lines. I think I would play that faster if I was actually going to play that with the Chiffy tibia. I think I would play that faster. Well, let's see here. A couple left. 163. I want to go back to church organ. All right, and this one is 3 flats and 3 lines. and one left. Let's see, well, let me show you that one. All right. This is just a short, like 1.5 line. 2 sharps. That wasn't right. So see, I just want to give you an idea of this book, what it has to offer for you, because it has short snippets, it has a little longer, it has all different kinds of keys, and it's really handy. It's really handy. And like I said, I keep it with me in my book all the time. In my bag all the time. For just to kind of show you different pages in here. Because I can pull it out and pick whatever, I need. Short or long or medium. I can play it on the piano. I can play it on the pipe organ. I can play it on the digital organ. I can play choir. I can play, whatever. These songs seem to work in a variety of different ways. So this again was the Liturgical Organist Volume 1. All right. Well, that's it for the music. I just wanted to catch people up on the weight project, the weight loss project. All right, so, excuse me, on the last video that I did, I think it was 192. Okay, I'm coming down from 200. Actually, I got to tell you guys, I have to make a correction. I happen to look up on my wall here, and I have my goals from 2017. And it says that January 3rd of 2017, I was 215 pounds. I had told you guys that when I get up to 200 pounds, that's when I draw the line. Well, apparently in 2017, I didn't draw the line soon enough. And I was 215 pounds. So I came down from there. So anyway, I wanted to make that correction. But the last time I did a video, I was 192. And so it's been 3 weeks, and today I weighed 187. So I lost 5 pounds in 3 weeks. Now, for some of you, that might be a lot. For some of you, that might be not much at all. For me, I don't care either way. I'm just glad that I lost weight. If I would have lost 1 pound in 3 weeks, I would have been happy. My goal is just to steadily lose weight. I don't want to rush it. I don't want to do it wrong. I want to eat healthy. I want to just watch what I eat. I don't want to eat too much. I've already explained on other videos, how I go about it. So I'm not going to go into a lot of detail. But as I said, the reason I give you my weight is because I feel that it's going to help me by having to report to you what my weight is. That is going to help me watch what I'm eating. And it actually is. I'm paying more attention to what I'm eating. And if I want to have a piece of candy, I have a piece of candy. So if I go overboard one day, I know that probably the next day or maybe the second day after that, I'm going to probably gain a couple pounds. Okay, if I'm okay with that, if I know ahead of time. That's why I weigh myself every day. That's why I weigh myself every day, because I fluctuate. For 1 week, I was going between 190 and 193, then 192, then 193, then 190 and 193. I'm like, oh, for heaven's sake, can I not get down below 190? And finally it broke to 189, then the next day 188, and the next day, today, 187. So it's like I was stuck there for a while on a plateau going back and forth, and then finally, it went down. And that's how it happens sometimes. So I want to give you encouragement. For my weight loss buddies out there. And if you have any suggestions about what works for you, I'd be more than happy to hear them. So thanks for stopping by. I know this wasn't like a type of song that you could, sing along to or had really a melody to it, but I did not want to forget about those people out there. You people out there that, don't have a pipe organ, don't have pedals, but you want to play with organ settings. And like I said, sometimes it's hard to find songs for that. And so you might want to check into the Liturgical Organist, and this is Volume 1, and they do have other volumes. So if you want to check into that, it's been very helpful for me. All right, well, thanks for stopping by. And by all means, leave comments. I love to read them. I don't get back to you immediately sometimes, but I do want to answer all of you. So if I missed any of you, I do apologize. All right, catch you next time.